Hello and welcome to the last in the series of summer transfer windows, and this is a little bit of fun to sort of wrap it all together. And this is sort of roughly what I would do bar one signing. So I've assumed that Arsenal obviously have a bit of money this summer. Reports vary between like 100 and 200 million. I think we've actually got quite a lot, so I'm going to call it 200 million just for this video for a bit of fun. So I'm going to sort of top that up now with a few sales. So while I personally would keep Carl Hein, and this is the one I've sort of changed from what I would do to what I think will happen. I think he's going to go. I think the interest in Kepa appears real, and that would suggest Carl Hein is not favoured or wants to go. So I'm going to sell him. All these sales are sort of going to be rounded to the nearest £5-10 million. So some are slightly under, some are slightly over, but it will just give a bit of an idea for a bit of fun. So Carl Hein goes. I think we get 10 million for him. I sell Kivior well as he's done, and I've always defended Kivior. I just think his value is sky high right now, so I'm selling Kivior for 25 million. Tavares, I know he went for 9 million euros, but I've called that 5 million pounds. Sambi Lokonga goes for 10 million, Vieira for 20, and Reece Nelson for 10. That gives me a total of 280 million pounds to spend in this just for fun video. So what do I do on the incomings? For me, it's obviously Kepa in goal as our number 2. He comes in for 5 million. Gerald Hatto, big fan of his. I think he's a natural replacement for Kivior there, can sort of grow into a team, young defender, oozes of talent, Champions League experience. He comes in for £50 million to replace Kivior, and I think that's an upgrade. Zubimendi appears done. I think he comes in. That's around £50 million too. And then we sort of move into the sort of two important ones. So I go for Gyökeres. I prefer Gyökeres. I think it looks like it's going to be Sesko, but we'll see. You never know. I've called that 65 million, and then I've gone big. I've gone for Rodrigo. I think if you can get Rodrigo, I think that's a game changing. It's a real signal. He's an incredibly talented player. Can play on the right and the left. Front three of Gyökeres, Sesko, and Saska, and Rodrigo looks really special. I've called it 90 million pounds. That leaves me around £20 million to spend for those that are keeping score. I would like Eze, but obviously we're not going to get Eze for £20 million. So I've gone for Naipan, try and hijack that deal from Aston Villa. That leaves me 10 million left. I think you just sort of swallow that, right? And that sort of would leave Arsenal with the incomings there of Kepa, Hatto, Zubimendi, Gyökeres, Rodrigo, and Naipan. That's a big old window for Arsenal. I think that significantly upgrades us, and I think that is. I think the squad is already capable of winning the title. I think that really is a title-winning squad, and you'd expect Arsenal to win that. Ideally, if you wanted Eze, I suppose you could swap Rodrigo for someone like Williams. That might happen if Rodrigo proves too complicated anyway. And I think Williams and Eze instead of Rodrigo and Naipan would be good. But that's what I would do. Thanks for watching this series. I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.